What's going on, everyone? Darkwater here, and welcome back to Airport CEO. We are back in our recreation of the Chicago O'Hare International Airport, where last time we finished kind of mapping out where all of the stands are for Concourse B down here and Concourse C up top. We've got our large runway flights coming in. The other two large runways on the left-hand side of the screen, those are outbound runways. Got Terminal 2 here, and apparently we've got some issues. We've got the pandemic. We also have the railway signal failure. It's 65% resolved, so that'll be taken care of soon. But because of that, everybody's trying to get on board a bus, and that's not working out too well. But today, I want to come through, see what we can get done with Concourse B here, and then we will move over to Concourse C in due time. But glad to see that you guys are jumping back on board and checking out what we're working on today. I'm going to start with check-in desks real quick because there are some check-ins down here. So we'll add a couple extra. I assume game's not going to freak out on me that it's too far from the baggage drop. But we'll see. There we go. So we'll get those in. And then I kind of want to start going through and getting everything else taken care of. I'm going to rotate it, I think, this way. So in the center area, there is a second elevator I've seen that takes you down to this area. So I'm going to come through, get rid of this, so that we can get a second elevator in here, and that's going to sit over here somewhere. This break room is also going to go, because right here is a shop that I want to add in. And then in the center area here, there is United Air Customer Service. So we'll get that in place as well. So that'll sit kind of right in here. Did you guys get that taken out? Yes. So let's add the second elevator. We will... Oh, okay, fine. Let's undo that. And then we will zone this as secure. So that should work. And elevator. Just gonna go ahead and do that, This. Ooh. That's problematic. That should take you down here. Okay, well, we will reroute baggage real quick. We'll come over here. And then over, I guess. That should work. And then in the middle here is where we will do customer service. Okay, the other wall's taken out. Let's go ahead and zone this as secure. So in this location is the Field Museum store. And so did a little digging, and that's the Field Museum of Chicago. And that is the full title is the Field Museum of Natural History. It's one of the largest natural history museums in the world, according to Wikipedia. And so we're going to add that over here. Taking a look at the website for the Field Museum in Chicago. Uh, Looks like currently they have the exhibition of bloodsuckers, legends to leeches. Apparently, you could check out larger-to-life models of blood-sucking creatures and learn how different bloodsuckers earn their titles. That actually sounds like an interesting exhibit. But this is a shop that is affiliated with the Field Museum. What do they have in the shop, out of curiosity? On the link to on their website, you can do some shopping. You can get yourself a personalized cartouche necklace, perfect for the holidays. Ooh, you can get yourself some men's kicking asteroids crew socks. Has little dinosaurs with little space helmets on it, and if I'd actually seen that before, I'd probably get it for my fiance because she's all about the dinosaurs. Let's. Okay, I think that will fit there. We're gonna do that so we can get that elevator in. We'll get rid of that, I guess. Probably need to get rid of those two walls. And we can get rid of that. Yeah, they got a bunch of fossils and dinosaur stuff. All kinds of different shirts, kids' clothes, small science experiments for your kids, all kinds of cool stuff. So if you're in Chicago, you may want to consider checking out the Field Museum. So I'm kind of waiting on this to get built so that we don't run into weird issues with passengers trying to use that elevator. So let's come through real quick. We will get a shop set up so that we can sell some cool dinosaur stuff. Can you dig it? Get it? Dinosaurs? No? Oh, that's fine. I heard the groan from here. So we'll do a couple wall shelves so you can get some of your dinosaur artifacts. I think looks like they've got some Native American stuff in there too, maybe? Hard to tell. We'll do that. We'll get ourselves a few pedestal. That might be a bit too close, actually. We'll get rid of the random shelf there. So that'll take care of the shop. I'm almost positive there's not a good dinosaur shop in here. So how about Quick Stop? Because if you're being chased by a T-Rex, you probably want to be quick. And in fact, just outside of here, in the concourse, is a giant brontosaurus. Since obviously we don't have a giant brontosaurus, we're going to use a Jeep. Very Jurassic Parkian. And it's a dark brown color, the dinosaur. I don't know if it has a name. Something like that. That'll work. So we've got the quick stop about to be opened. We've got the other elevator kind of coming through. We've got a broken system for baggage. That'll take care of that. Can I get rid of you two? As for the elevator, we'll extend the elevator. Floor must be cleared. Oh. It's up higher than I thought it was going to be. So, I think it's to there? Yeah, that'll be fine. So, we'll let them do its thing. In the center here, again, we've got the United customer service area. And it's basically got a bunch of desks at the back here for, you know, people to get some service. Give me a staff zone. We'll come through. Where's the middle? Basically here. That's about right. So we'll do that. We'll get some desks in here. Just not even. There we go. I'm keying off that center line for some reason. It's just not even on the two sides. It's because this isn't even, because this wall juts over a little bit. That's fine. Okay. Wondering why that wasn't matching up with what was in my head necessarily. So we're going to take this over. We're going to take this over like that. We're going to put a door so staff can get back there. There's basically a queue that kind of runs through the center area. But can't do a whole lot with that. Trying to decide if there's a easy way to separate this. I don't think there is. I can do a couple trash cans though. And give me the United Airlines logo. I was going to put it in front of each of the desks, but that's going to be a bit much, I think. You are the center one, so we'll do it kind of in front of that. There we go. Yeah, there's basically just a queue that runs back and forth through this entire area. Here we go, we've got our shop opened up, our quick stop that has a bunch of bananas. Because nothing says dinosaurs like bananas, right? Looks like it's kind of just a dark tile. Can't reach their job site. We'll take that out. Can I extend you? No. Yeah, I need to get rid of that one last square. And then we could extend that elevator down. Wrong direction. There we go. One more. Next door here. Let's clear everybody out except for administrators. Because at least then it'll at least look like it's used. Can I match that color? That's close. That's closer. Can I paint these? I can paint these. Okay. Perfect. Lovely. Look at that. We've got ourselves the United Airlines area. There's a, for lack of a better word, wall poster. Poster that's kind of like a wall in front of it. And in lieu of that, give me, what am I looking for? Give me some flight information. And it's kind of a divider from the United Airlines area and the main walkway area. So we'll go ahead and drop that in there. The flooring is kind of the dark concrete. And so we'll just kind of run that through like that. That'll work. Oh. Because you are not zoned as a secure zone. So extend the elevator, remove the entrance here. Oh, no, I take that back. I don't know why I kind of assumed that was behind the scenes area, but apparently it's not, so that's good. We'll do that. And another elevator for people to get down to the area down below to cross over to Concourse C, also to get down and exit if you need to. Next to the elevator is Eli's Cheesecake. Can we get an Eli's Cheesecake in? It's really small area that we have here for Eli's Cheesecake. The actual shop itself is really small. There's also a currency exchange right here. So let's grab a vending machine, the currency exchange. And Eli's cheesesteak or cheesecake, easy for me to say, basically has a bunch of display cases right in the front. Let's take a quick look. And size-wise, do we have anything size-wise that'll work? I'm holding on to the coffee shop because there's another place for it, which is down here. There's a Starbucks, there's a CNN shop that you can get news and whatnot, and there's also a duty-free. We're going to split that between a coffee shop and probably just a small shop. But let's see if we can get... Is there anything that has a size this small? There's a KFC, I suppose. Could drop in the Bell beer that we took out from before. Everything else is really big. And that would be nice for future additions to this, just a kind of a shop pack with more small kiosk type shops that you can zone. Because even Arby's is massive that somebody made. Yeah, everything's just really, really big. Oh. KFC it is. KFC needs one cooking station, that's fine. So out front, we'll go ahead and do some display fridges. Looks like there's a little kind of a walkway on the right-hand side, so we'll 2, 3. Do a small cash register here. Actually, we'll do it on the other side. For that one, we'll do the counter on that side. In fact, we can do a coffee machine behind. And how about some snacks back here? Come over here with some sandwiches. That'll be good. And then we'll just kind of run a wall to the back with a door back there. And then we could just put the cooking station back there. And that'll kind of appease everybody. We'll actually do 2, and how about a freezer? Because you gotta have someplace for the cheesecake to hang out, right? We'll go ahead and we'll get the KFC up and going. Maybe. There we go. Out of curiosity. Okay, so it has cleared out quite a bit. I was taking a look to see on people coming and going. There are a lot of people gathered up at the subway. I'm tempted to do another subway over towards this end, just to help alleviate some of the long path. But we're gonna have to do a crosswalk, and I think that's going to be a little bit of a problem. Let's come through real quick. We'll get... No, that's the right key. Can we go back here? Let's get the Starbuck and the CNN. We'll just go from there. And apparently we're short-staffed on security here. Let's... I do kind of want to get a wall here. Oh, we don't have customers or staff kind of sneaking back into the customer service area. So I think we're going to come across to... I want to say somewhere about here. So I think that's still a decent size for the shop for the CNN. As for the Starbucks, is that an open side towards... Oh, the entire corner is open, it looks like. Yeah, it looks like the entire Starbucks is open on both sides. And so it looks like got quite a lot of area to play with here. So restaurant shops come through. That's a good size. And so Cuppa will probably go with that one. What do you need? Display fridges. Perfect. So, display fridges. Looks like the queue kind of winds out. It looks like there is a little bit of seating on the far side over here, and cash registers here, and a kind of queue comes out into the walkway area. So let's take a look at the size of the walkway area. And I think that'll be okay. So, restaurants, cafes, we'll get a large one. This way. So there's a little bit of seating over on the far side. Looks like it's fairly close to the edge. So we'll go about here. And we get a few display fridges behind. 1, 2, 3. 4, 5. In fact, go ahead and we'll take out those since we need 7. Come on. Don't know why I'm running into so much lag right now. Let's do it here. And we could do a small counter right there. In fact, let's do this a little bit more. Take it over one more, like there. That way you can get your coffee from this side. And then you can just come over here to the seating area. So give me secure zone. There we go. So we should be able to get Cuppa and get that up and going. And go ahead and grab some tables and chairs. Looks like there's some shelves with some grab and go stuff on there, but not necessarily something we can get in here. We'll do just kind of a generic table and chairs. Go. Looks like it's a dark colored table. So something pretty close to the black and kind of dark brownish colored chairs. Something like that. That should work. So we'll go ahead and roll through with a bunch of tables and chairs in here for folks to sit and have coffee. Not there. A little bit of space so people can, actually get to their table. There and there. And we'll kind of leave this area open. There's a little bit of an angle here. The flooring looks to be this color. So we'll come through something like that. Like that. Go. Behind it there is window. There's a giant window. We'll center it. Something... Actually, we might be able to get away with 2 medium ones. 1, 2... Not 3. Not quite. Go ahead and just do 1 large one. Right there. And that'll work for the Starbucks. As for the CNN shop, there is an exchange somewhere over here, or at least on Google there's an exchange somewhere over there. As for the CNN, we'll go ahead and order the duty-free, whichever you prefer. Actually, I kind of like the duty-free a little bit better, as it's the CNN has more just like magazine and but it has a bunch of display cases. So we're gonna go with the other one. We'll go with the duty free. It's got a bunch of shelves with luggage, liquids, wines, I imagine, all kinds of alcohol stuff that you can definitely get your hands on at an airport. So we'll just do walls all the way down, and we'll do the same on this side. Maybe. There we go, and it looks like there's a few pedestals towards the front. And we'll do kind of just a basic in the middle here. The flooring looks like it's got a little bit of a design, but it looks like, again, for the most part, it's just kind of the white tile. looks like it's kind of a grayish tile. Kind of does something like this. From the little bit that I can see. There we go. And we'll go ahead and we'll open it up. Since you actually fit. And actually the front is kind of the dark black color. And this does the same thing. There we go. So that'll take care of that one. Continuing over in this area, we've got a bunch of seating. Again, we've got the same kind of thing that we have over here. There is... Down towards this end, there's some flight information that I didn't add in. So we'll grab the... As soon as I can remember. I don't know why I can never remember, but it sits there. Let's go ahead and copy some stuff over. Soon we can probably copy all of this. That should work because it's very similar on this side. Just like that, with the one exception being this flight information is down over here. We'll go ahead and we'll add the, again, every time. It's down over here so you can see it whenever you first go through security. It's right there for you. Carpet is the gray carpet. We'll just kind of roll through with that. There we go. Sliding further over in this stretch, there's a Barbara's bookstore, another McDonald's, and a Tortas Fonterra. So that's over in this area. Opposite that, there are bathrooms over here. And everything else looks like it is behind scenes. So let's real quick add a couple bathrooms. And I think I'm just going to grab these two. And, ooh. Yeah. Just need to do that. You did not zone as bathrooms, did you? Why is it I can zone to there, but not down here? Interesting. Oh, I've got a feeling I missed that square whenever I was doing secure. Now can I do it? Can. Okay. Women's, men's. And so the rest of this looks like it's kind of a staff-only area. So this will give us a decent spot for a staff break room. And so we can go ahead and come through to a staff room. Nope. Staff room down here. Clear everybody out. Security, passenger service, janitors. And I guess admin, why not? So we can come through, make this a decent little, decent area. We'll Throw some vending machines whenever you first walk in. Get a trash can, maybe a table or two next to it, so maybe there's a microwave on one of these tables. Do a couple couches down the outside, and maybe a couple facing them. I will admit this is a massive staff room, but it's okay. Uh, and then we'll put some... Oh, actually, let's... Give me a couple office desks. That way you can check your mail, do some of the HR stuff that you might need to take care of. You can schedule some time off, schedule some vacation time, maybe. Update your tax information. You know, the usual kind of stuff. And in fact, we're going to come in here, we're going to grab the same color that we've been using for the rest of it. And, of course, you got to have some plants, right? And we'll put a plant over on that side. And there we go. Let's get tile in place. And so we are proceeding over. I think I'm going to go ahead and end this episode here. So we've got probably another shop, another restaurant. Although I've got a bad feeling we're going to run out of shops and restaurants soon. So maybe we will just do one large restaurant. Now, there's more space over here. There's a Chili's down at this end. There's also another Starbucks, a Hudson News down on the inside. So we're going to do a restaurant here that'll be Chili's-esque. We will do... There's another set of bathrooms down over here. Why do I feel like this side's bumped in more than it should be? Or not bumped in as much as it should be? Oh, I guess it's okay. Oh, that's why, because it should be bumped in a little bit more. So this should be about here. And then there's restaurants here. There's a Tuscany Cafe down on the corner along with the United Club. And then it kind of wraps around and... that's the end, actually. So we'll do some seating down here. We'll do bathrooms right here. We'll do the United Club. And there's another set of bathrooms here. Bathrooms are really close to each other, but that's fine. So the United Club goes downstairs over here. So I think we'll put it here. Assuming we've got the space. Let me take a quick look. So there's stairs, then there's elevator. That's a tight squeeze. We might have to shift it over onto this side. So restaurant, United, bathrooms. And we might just run the wall over. And then that'll pretty much wrap up Terminal or Concourse B, with the exception of figuring out the floor design. And yeah, that'll be a thing I have to deal with in between. Well, I can't find a staff room. Well, I can't do a whole lot of helping with that. It's just around the corner. But looks like they found it. But I'm going to go ahead and leave this here. Pandemic is 62% the way resolved. But thank you all for watching. I appreciate you guys for being here, and I look forward to seeing you guys again in Airport CEO. And as always, I hope you guys have yourselves a great day.